Oh, hello. This is Lisa Swank, and I am subbing for one of our teachers in my year Facebook group. And the prompt for this month is gratitude. You know, here in the U.S., we celebrate Thanksgiving towards the end of the month. But gratitude, to me, is being thankful for something, whether or not you say, I even looked up the definition of it, but, you know, you're extremely grateful for things in your life. And for me, I'm one of those people, I try to remember to always say thank you and show my thanks, you know, but also at the same time, you know, there are life problems that kind of make you preoccupied, and you know, even the simplest things in life that I'm thankful for. And you know, during turmoil or problems, you forget to stop and smell the roses, so to speak. And so I'm gonna kind of put together a page on grateful. Now, you know, when I'm out at the secondhand stores, I kind of look for old calendars, because sometimes there's a lot of, and this one, Waldorf wall calendar, and it's this year's, but I never used it for a calendar, but I love the pictures in it. Their art, you could just kind of flip through them a little bit. And my printer, you know, I would like to scan these into my computer so I have access to them all the time. But for some reason right now, and I just replaced all the ink cartridges in my printer, and yellow is not showing up for some reason. But just to quickly go through, you know, and it says $1 on the front of this, but you know, I probably picked up several, and you know, there's the one that I'm going to use. I'm probably going to use that page because I couldn't get it to scan right or copyright. And there, you know, and I view me picking up things secondhand as my form of helping with recycling. And you know, this is the month of November, and this happened to be, that was just happenstance. I wasn't looking at the month, I was just looking for something, because you know, I have a few old magazines that I also picked up at the same secondhand shop so I could cut out images. So one thing that I want to do here is elongate this. Maybe I can sort of take that out of there, but I wanted to show you guys the because I'm going to have to use that, because see, none of the yellow showed up in there, and I could attempt to try and put that in there, but just to save time on the video, I'm not going to do that. So I'm just going to tear this page out and decorate this page, because I printed it 3 times thinking you know, I have a big cartridge, you know, I buy bottles of ink to refill the cartridge in my computer, and for some reason the yellow is not coming out. Do you see the difference there? And you know, this to me looked very artsy looking, and so I won't use those, but I will save them for something else. Now this is the magazine that I took my image out of, and it's an old one, and you know, they sell them for like 25 cents. And the image that I chose was this woman kind of kicked back in a hammock, and I cut it down, and I'm just trying to see where I want to place it. Probably right there, I think. Hopefully I'm still on screen. But you know, giving thanks is, you know, it's not just about the really big things. It's the small stuff in life. You know, your family, your home. I just need some kind of glue. Maybe, I don't know. I may need that for something else. Pardon my arm. I should have been a little more prepared here. Yeah, I think Ian is gonna put out a video or something later in the week, and I do have a book that I would like to share, but I may put that out at the end of the week. And if I, you know, fold this page in half, I can glue it down in my journal that I, oops, I want it up a little, just to kind of, and I want to take my paint, smooth that out a little bit. Just a little bit to extend that branch. And so, just so I get the angle right, I'm gonna kind of blend it in. Yeah, I'm definitely one of those people when there's issues or problems or something going on, I forget to stop and think. Not that I'm not thankful, because I try to remember always to be thankful. And this is going to be just a really, really simple page. Hopefully it'll be pretty quick. And I just want to take you know, because I want this to look like that branch. is kind of holding up the other part of the hammock. But, you know, the things, when I stop and think and reflect, you know, I'm thankful for nature, and the outdoors and the peace. You know, one of the most calming things for me is to walk in the woods. And I'm very thankful when I get a chance to do that. And I haven't been able to do that in a while. But, you know, the other thing that that I have gratitude for, or, you know, I mentioned the small stuff, but, you know, it just might be that the day is sun shining today. You know, it's a nice, pretty blue sky. We had some rain, and the air feels clean because of the rain, but it's a beautiful day today with nice white fluffy clouds in it. And you know, after the fires that we had here, you know, I'm really thankful for this day, because I remember not too long ago that we couldn't even walk outside in the smoke without some kind of respirator on, because the smoke was so thick. So I'm thankful that it's a nice day today. You know, and I'm also grateful for the lessons in life, because I try to learn from mistakes, or you know, and I think we develop more of a appreciation for stuff like that as we get older. I'm in my 50s now, but you know, life teaches you lessons, and I'm so grateful for those, you know. And you know, and of course I'm grateful for my family and my grandkids that I have, and to be able to spend time with them, you know, because everybody gets busy in life, and there isn't, you know, it takes some really scheduling to get everybody together. So I'm grateful for the holidays like Thanksgiving or Christmas or the 4th of July's, or, you know, any holiday that kind of gets the family together. So I'm real thankful for the holidays because of that, and it gives me a chance to see family that maybe I haven't seen, you know. Even although as sad as a funeral is, you know, you get to see a lot of relatives that you never really get to see on a day-to-day basis. And, you know, it's sad to say, but, you know, I don't want to say that I'm grateful for funerals, but, you know, I'm grateful for the family. And then the other big thing that I'm grateful for, because the coups in my life, is art. Art has, it's always been a part of me, but since we have the internet and the online classes, and by the way, I'm going to put a little plug in here for our group is going to continue, but it's going to be the group called My Creative Year, and for next year. And so if you haven't joined the group yet, please do so. It's a free group, and we're going to have some awesome teachers over there again. and it's going to be a lot of fun. So I hope you, if you haven't joined already, please do, and I'll leave the link somewhere to that so you can in the description box. And of course, you know, sometimes, you know, you like to, you know, you show gratitude to a waitress or something, you know, at dinner and leave them a tip. I always try to do that. And here, you know, our groups are free to join and free to participate in. But the teachers put out a lot of content, videos and thought process. And, you know, where you're just seeing the video, you're behind the screens. It takes a lot more than just turning the camera on, and you know, there's more to it. The gratitude, you know, I try to show my gratitude with some of the art teachers as I shop in their Etsy shop, or I buy something off of their Amazon wish list to kind of help them to keep going with their art endeavors. And so I'm going to link our teachers' links to where you might want to show your gratitude in that way. I know I do that from time to time. I can't afford to do it all the time, but from time to time I do. So anyways, to get back to this, because I think that's probably just not quite dry yet. But I think I can, you know, and I took, you know, when I was at Friedman Brothers, which is a hardware store, I went to the paint department and got some of these paint chips. And I thought, you know, these might be kind of good to... I had no idea about which page that I was going to use, and I had picked these colors up before, and they kind of really go. And, you know, so I want to write on here things that I'm grateful for, you know. You know, family is real big. Family and home. I'm so grateful for those. And, you know, I'm going to put lessons in life. And of course, maybe I won't use the purple ones. Art. You know, it's not just the art. You know, I'm thankful for the groups. You know, the groups are wonderful, wonderful people, lots of encouragement, and I'm so thankful for that. And you know, it's the little things, small things. you know, your rose bush bloomed, or, you know, you've picked a nice, perfect piece of fruit off of the tree, or, you know, I'm really grateful for stuff like that. And, you know, and of course, it would be, okay, I have 3 circles, and things look better in 3s, so, you know, I'm thankful that I can step back and take a deep breath away from coups. And, you know, that's kind of what art does for me. And I'm really thankful for that. I cannot say enough how much I'm thankful for that. And I'm thankful that I've been able to, over the years, collect my art supplies, and you know, I'm just really thankful for the art and the groups, and you know, but this last one I'm gonna put, and you know, my kids, my family, and my home. But my kids, I'm very thankful for my children. And I know that goes with family, but at this point, right now in my life, my children are such a big blessing to me right now. And my grandkids. My granddaughter was over and she helped me. You know, I've always been the pruner and clipper of our things, but my hands have gotten so bad that it's a little rough on them. And my granddaughter came over and helped with that. So I'm just gonna, I may have to go over this with something else, but I'm just gonna place these down in random spots. I'm going to put this one on the tree. Lessons in life. Oh, I got something on there. Hopefully I'm on. Yeah, and I'm, you know, I'm learning to do these videos, so I'm thankful that Gina and Cindy have been so willing to help me with all of that and be encouraging for it. So, but these, you know, I chose this page because it looked peaceful to me. A time for reflection about what I am thankful for. And, of course, the woman in the hammock is just perfect. So, you know, maybe this week, you know, just to take some time out, a peaceful time, and think about, you know, not the really big things. The big things too, but, you know, think about the small things that you enjoy in life and give thanks for it. Gratitude. And, you know, basically, this is my page. I may have to cut this down a little bit to go in my journal, but, you know, I will fold it in half. And I'm not going to do that on... This is just my thoughts on this gratitude. You know, gratitude is done in many different ways, from a simple thank you to again, like I said, maybe supporting somebody with a gift, or just helping them out somehow. Might be, coming over, and like my granddaughter did, she came over and she helped me clip the ivy back and helped me prune it, and I was really grateful, and she was learning how to do it. I'd done it for years, but anyways, I was really thankful for that. And so this is my take on, I thought about doing my face again with my face stencil, but I thought this was more appropriate, and I'd used my face stencil a couple of times before, so I thought this was, a simple thank you is quick and easy, and this page was quick and easy. But if you like this, give me a thumbs up, please, and I will link all the links below to my year 17, and also my creative year, which is going to be next year's group. So make sure and join that if you want to get in on the fun. Like I said, it's a free course, and they've changed things up a little bit. So it's going to be interesting and fun to participate in that next year. And I will link all the teachers' links below. Like I said, I'm just subbing for somebody right now. And watch for Ian's video to come out, because he's going to do something, I think, about the middle of the week or something. Alrighty, and then maybe I'll come back at the end of the week with a little review on this awesome book that I want to dive into when I get a chance. It's an older book, so I had to buy it used, but I think there were several there. It's still available. You can still get it. All right. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm grateful that you've watched. My gratitude to you if you've stuck around, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye now.